Oh, testimony number 2.
Was he
This is
alright?
this is getting this is getting close.
It's getting there. It's only going to get tougher from here on, but here we go.
All right.
After the murderer left, I went to check on the student. I went over to the boy to see if he was alright. I was surprised that it was Lyle Snitch I was cradling in my arms. There was nothing I could do, so I put him against the wall. After that, I headed to my office.
Nah.
So you approached the student to see if he was alright? Yes. I know preserving the crime scene is important. But I can't ignore the situation when a student looks to be in trouble. I suppose not. You were just worried about the safety of a child, after all. Mr. Wright, a word of warning before you cross-examine the witness.
Oh shit.
If you feel it's certain to question his actions, you had better make sure you have a good reason.
Oh shit.
Yes, Your Honor.
What does the judge mean by that, Nick?
It means I better find something wrong when pressing his statements. Otherwise, our gooses are cooked.
Just another day in court, I guess.
Pretty much.
I got a little luck here. I got a luck theory, right? He said that it was Lyle Snitch, right?
Yes?
I think somehow the light keys are important. This is just a luck theory. It's a luck theory. I know somehow, within this testimony, I know those light keys are important. I don't know when, but I know that it's gonna happen. I don't know when. I have a feeling the light keys.
Wait, what now?
I have a feeling the light keys are important in this testimony to present. I have a feeling.
The what is?
The light keys. The light
yeah. Yeah, okay.
I mean, the luck theory is, how would he know it was Lyle if, quote unquote, the room was dark? Huh? Huh?
That's a good theory, actually.
Should we press it?
I'm debating between pressing this or pressing this.
I think the other one. I think this one. That's what I feel like.
I hope this is the right one. I don't want to start getting penalized like crazy.
I know.
Right now, so let's press it.
Alright.
You were surprised? Why is that? Well, in all honesty, I didn't expect to see the boy late after school. It was hard to tell if it was Lyle or not.
I told you.
Seems you were spot on with that one, Shinju. But when I got a good look at the boy, I'm sure it was him. So, after you confirmed it was Lyle Snitch, you placed him against the wall? Yes, that's right. So he went to see who was killed. I wonder if I should ask for more details. Okay.
I'm on a track. Go on. Let's do this.
Mr. Oats, can you elaborate more on what you said? I'm sorry, what do you mean? Well, you said it was hard to tell if the boy on the ground was Lyle. Why is that?
Objection!
The witness happens to be the assistant principal, in case you forgot. You expect him to remember one face from a school of thousands of kids?
Oh!
I agree. It would be difficult to discern one student from a large school. But our victim happens to be a special student. Huh? So far, Lyle has earned a reputation of being the school problem child. Not only that, but this witness knew a lot about the victim. So, what can you tell us about Lyle? I wish I could say good things about him, but I can't. Lyle was a troublemaker and a delinquent.
So he was a bad kid?
I'm afraid so. I hate to say bad things about the children, but Miles was one of the worst.
Mr. Oats, I'm sure you would have been able to tell right away if it was Lyle or not. You were, after all, keeping a close eye on his behavior.
Oh, his face.
So, why is it that you were not able to tell who it was at first?
Objection!
Aren't you being a little too picky, Mr. Wright? What point are you trying to make? I have to agree with Mr. Hawk. If you're so certain there is a problem with not recognizing the boy at first glance, then please tell us why.
I got snow in my mouth. Alright.
It does seem like a stretch, Nick. Do you really think it's a big deal if he didn't recognize Lyle?
I think it's a big deal.
Right now, I'm not too sure myself, but something does seem off. He needed to take a closer look to see who the victim was. I'm really going out on a limb here, but if I can back up my theory with evidence...
Now then, Mr. Wright, if you can explain to us, why do you think the witness wasn't able to recognize the student at first?
It was dark in the hallway.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It was dark in the hallway.
Because it was late after school.
There wasn't anything in the way of recognizing the victim that night. So that can only mean one thing. The lights were out in the hallway.
The lights were out?
Well, that has to be the only explanation.
Oh shit.
The lights in the hallway must have been turned off.
Objection!
Oh! Okay.
The lights were off? What's your point? If the lights were off at the time of the murder, he wouldn't have been able to recognize the victim. At least, not at first. Very well. Suppose the lights were off. What would you do to turn them on?
The light keys.
How would one go about turning the lights back up?
Wait. Did we present the light keys last time?
I think this might be the point where we present it here.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't know. See, I thought if he knew, I would start laughing my butt off. Like the freaking math situation we had last time.
Oh my god. He can't do 3rd grade math, and now we can't figure out how to turn a light on. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. Let's just move on.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking,
You flip a switch to turn on the lights, duh!
Exactly. All you would need to do is flip a switch to turn on the lights. It's such a simple thing to do, it hardly warrants thought.
yes, in fact, that's what I did. I didn't notice if it was Lyle at first because the lights were off. So I went to turn the lights on in the hallway. So it's as simple as that. I suppose the defense was trying a little too hard to find a contradiction.
I am so sorry for this coughing. My god. And excuse me.
It's okay.
Yes, it seems they were.
Objection!
Oh, but me thinks otherwise. As simple as that? I don't think so. Not in this case, at least. What?
What do you mean by that remark, Mr. Wright?
What I mean is, Mr. Oats couldn't have turned on the lights without this.
The light keys!
Take that!
I told you!
Are those keys?
Yes, these are custodial keys. Among these, one of them is called a light key.
A light key? How do you open a light bulb?
Oh, I love the judge's brain.
Speaking of which, is there a key that opens the judge's head to place a brain in? Please, for the love of God, tell me. Because he could really, seriously, use one right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my freaking god. That right there. God! Ugh. Why is he a judge again?
Case.
How did he get that? How did he get that position? I fail to see how he managed to come to have this job with the kind of intelligence he's got. I'm telling you, this judge is going to drive me to drinking, and I'm not playing around. I got a bottle of rum in my mini fridge right now.
Oh my god!
And a shot glass sitting on top of it.
Oh, excuse me.
And at the rate this is going, ugh, I might as well try to play this drunk or something. Jesus. But we're not going to go there.
Yes,
We're going to refrain from that. We don't need to go that far.
And I don't need to eat sugar.
And no, you don't need no Girl Scout cookie, Shinju.
I don't have them anyway, so
Good.
it's okay.
Okay, moving along then.
I would have warned you if I had them.
The light key is used to turn on and off the lights in the hallways of the school.
Ah, I see.
Do you?
Dude.
However, the only ones who possess the certain key are the custodial staff.
Oh shit.
Mr. Oats, what about you? Do you have a light key in your possession?
Oh my god!
He has a toupee. He's really
Hey!
it's like we're we're pointing things out so intensely. It's blowing his head off, just like what happened with Winston Payne. Okay, well maybe not that intense, but
Oh god.
it's not too far off from it.
And oh my god, freaking that one guy from the first game took his hair off and threw it at Phoenix.
Oh yeah, from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh my god, that was crazy as hell.
Yes. Yes.
Order! Order! Order!
Objection!
Hold on a minute. When the police arrived at the scene, the lights were on.
Objection!
Yet Mr. Oats admitted moments ago that the lights were off. The fact that he didn't have a light key to turn on the lights casts doubt on his testimony.
The lights were off when the crime was committed. Yet the witness lacked a key to turn them on. But the lights were on when the police arrived. Quite the puzzling predicament.
Oh shit.
Maybe. What is it, witness? It's just, perhaps the lights were turned back on while I was calling the police.
What?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I did not call them right away. You see,
What?
after I found the body, I was a bit shaken at the time.
Huh?
Shaken? Yes. It took me a while to get a hold of myself. I'm not sure how long. But after I made the call, I took another look into the hallway. I noticed that the lights were on. The only one able to turn them on at the time was the custodian. Mr. Tickets.
What?
Why would he do that?
I was on the floor at first, and a little bit of blood as well. Perhaps he came back to clean up some of the mess left behind.
Whoa, okay.
He lost his mop bucket.
Okay, first of all, even if the mop bucket wasn't missing at the time, why would he come back and do that? If he was really going to commit a murder, he would not have come back
No, he wouldn't.
this soon. No, I'm sorry. I'm really finding this hard to believe. Though the cleaning up part, I could probably buy that. But if that's the case, I wouldn't think Diggett's would be the one who would.
No.
But we'll see.
There wasn't any blood on the floor when the police arrived. Right, Mr. Hawk?
Now that you mention it, the report I got said that there was no blood on the ground. But the test we performed didn't show that there was any either.
Well, Sherman is quite the cleaner. With a trivial amount of blood on the ground. cleaning that mess would be easy for him.
Wait, no, it wouldn't.
Perhaps so. This would also explain his reappearance on C building. After cleaning up the mess on D1, he attempted to gain an alibi out of Mr. Fanboy. He then came back downstairs to dispose of the body. Yeah!
No. Here's the thing, Ark. Blood is very hard to clean.
Yes,
and
it
it's
is.
been proven in case 5 of the first game, blood is hard to clean.
It's hard to completely wipe any traces of blood clean, yes.
Mm-hmm.
As I think this will come up later in this trial.
Mm-hmm.
With everything seemingly explained, it sounds like we found the truth.
I don't believe it! All I managed to do was strengthen his testimony!
Objection!
Objection! We can't call it quits yet!
Objection!
Wait 1 second.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
The witness isn't done yet. He still has some more explaining to do. Now what are you going on about? Surely you must have noticed, Mr. Hawk. Mr. Oats said that the lights were off when the murderer fled, and that it was Mr. Diggett's that he saw. But how would he be able to tell it was the defendant with the lights off?
Oh, yes.
That's a good point, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Oh my god! You poor thing!
Gave him a heart attack! Or gave him a
Oh
stroke.
my god!
Oh god.
It's like,
No!
I feel myself slipping. Ah!
No, don't die, Hawk! Don't die, you have fangirls somewhere! Oh,
Order! Order! The defense has made quite an enlightening point. No pun intended. Mr. Oates, what have you to say for yourself?
Looks like we managed to grab onto something vital.
Well, Mr. Oates? Well, there wasn't enough light in the hallway to tell who it was running away from the scene. The clean hallway was enough to convince me that it was Mr. Diggett's, who was responsible for the murder. That, and some other things.
Other things?
It looks like we'll be hearing more testimony from the witness. Tell us, what made you assume that it was the custodian who committed the crime? Very well.